Blues hockey begins in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's go time.
We were born for greatness.
Don't panic, head down the ice, don't panic. Puts on the brakes, nice pass,
nice,
he shoots, he scores!
There's that duo again.
It's time that you know. No, we're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. It doesn't matter if the world is going mad, if we just hold on, if we just hold on, yeah. The sky is falling and the world is going mad, and we sing our songs and we just hold on, yeah. So if you're running, stop running. One life, one chance, start living. Sing it louder just to let the world know. No, we're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness.
Sitter, gonna keep it in. Nice job by Ryan. Habercorn comes away. Habercorn holds, puts on the brakes, throws it towards the front of net. Nice job. Nice look by Habercorn. Nice shot goes in there. And then we get a rebound and score!
That's nice. There's one of those greasy goals right there.
That was a great play. That was a classic pass off the pads.
Yep, right there.
Right trailing behind. Pad with a nice sauce to Jackson.
Nice
Jackson
play.
they score!
That was beautiful.
So Brady Jackson from a nice sauce from Snow Pad Jackson going to the net.
That was a perfect sauce right over there.
You couldn't hit it.
And Brady knocked it down out of the air and perfect shot.
Somebody sound the alarm. A fire was set in the dark. It's time that you know. No, we're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. It doesn't matter.
Oh, look at score!
That deflected off, I think, of a Dubuque player's stick. But that was a nice shot by Oswald. Put it right on the net. Nice low and hard shot.
Some court draw. He can't win. Jackson tries to bag. Nice play by Sade. Sade with puck. Sade back and he score! So nice play by Axel Sade as he stole the puck, moved it around, went in backhand and score. They have a one-on-one. And why not? Nice move there. Jackson shoots, he score!
That was awesome.
So Brady Jackson tries to keep it in. Nice job. Nice job by Stonepan. Kramer tries to go back in. Nice play! Nice play!
That was good move.
Little tic-tac-toe. And
was
how
nice.
about that? Just like that, your Quad City Blues are up 2-0.
Somebody sound the alarm. It's time that you know. It doesn't matter if the world is going mad, if we just hold on, if we just hold on, yeah. Sing it louder just to let the world know. No, we're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness.
Peyton Watkins is going to pick up the garbage. Tries to make a nifty little move. Nice shot.
Oh, that was nice.
And a goal.
That was a nice.
So Keaton Peters with a nice shot. Jackson, good individual effort. He goes in, backhand shot on. No, and he scores! So just like that, Brady Jackson, an individual effort. The puck got loose. Jackson scores.
No, we're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness.
For those of you that are at home, thanks for joining us for the matinee of Quad City Varsity Blues Hockey. I'm Mark.
And I'm Dave.
And I was just going to say, next to me is Dave. And today, your Quad City Blues varsity team going up against the Rockford Roadrunners for the second time. If you watched that first game, you saw that varsity pretty much, I'd say, Dave, pretty handily took it to Rockford.
Yeah, 3-1.
And outshot them, almost triple to one. And it was a very, very close game for spurts. and then we just kind of took it from there. A lot of zone time for your varsity team. Great forechecking, great back checking. Sam Nelson played very well. So a complement of pretty much everything that can go right did go right, except for the one kind of cheesy goal that Sam had given up. Now the JV, unfortunately, they were on the wrong side of that score. They had lost before us. I think Dave was 6-1,
Yes,
maybe
6-1.
6-1. Again, in JV, they kind of played well in spurts, but not enough to get the win. So we are back. Second game of a doubleheader for your Quad City Blues varsity hockey team. They'll be coming out here. They'll warm up for 5 minutes. Dave, anything you want to add before we go off the air here for a few?
Well, it's possible to have a goalie change. They used Sam Nelson first game. I think it's likely that they'll be using Evan Listick as the second game here, get him a start. Since they've already used Quinn in the JV game, it should be Listick's turn to go here in the third game of the day.
Okay, so there you got it. So look for Listick in net. We'll get you the starting lineups and all that other good stuff here in a little bit. So you're listening to the Blues Sports Network. Well, just under a minute left to go here in the warm-up, and the Blues are skating around in circles, getting stretched out, and hopefully ready for what will be another win for your Quad City Blues. Want to go ahead and give you the starters today for your Blues. At center, Stone Patton. At left wing, Sven Findley. Keaton Peters will round up that right wing, and then Sturzer and Hitchborn are on defense. And Litstick will get the start in goal. Last week, Litstick played really, really well for that varsity game. He gave up 1 goal. Sam Nelson then came in to finish off the game and the win. So Litstick will get a start in net for your second game of this doubleheader between the Blues and the Rockford Roadrunners. So there won't be any national anthem or anything like that, so they'll just get ready for face-off here in a second. Dave, any last-minute strategies or things you could think of before the boys actually hit the ice?
Well, between games, the boys were pretty loose, joking around, walking around, and I don't think they shouldn't suffer any downbeat at all, coming back in 2 hours later. Hopefully, though, they start out fast. First shift, go right at them. Don't let Rockford get back in this game and try to regain what they lost in that first one.
Yeah, you don't want to give a team like this who just got, for the most part, whooped. You don't want to give them that momentum early. So you're 100% correct. So we look forward to giving you this game, and as soon as the coaches give their last-minute instructions, we'll have face-off. So starting lineups again, you're going to have Sturzer and Hitchborn. They're going to be working that blue line. Some playful banner going back and forth between Hitchborn, Sturzer, and some of the Rockford players. This should be interesting. Keaton Peters out there with Sven Finley and Dean Patton on the mic next to me here running the show, and hopefully his camera angles will be amazing today. His son, Stone, about ready to take the drop at center ice. Dave, there were several penalties that first game. Do you think both teams kind of figured out maybe, we shouldn't do this or we shouldn't do that, and they've kind of felt each other out a little bit so they know who's going to open their mouth and say the wrong things?
But there was a difference in the penalties. There were a couple of misconducts on the part of the Blues, a couple of poor choices as far as checking from behind. But with the Rockford, it was a lot of being tired and causing trips.
Puck along the boards in the back. Sven, nice body position there. Nice pass. Ooh, and he just couldn't get his stick down fast enough. Nice job by Sam Sturzer. Tabletopped, and Sam knew it was coming, and he was able to duck. Not always the best thing to do when you're playing defense, but it almost worked to its benefit. Rockford, though, gets a shot right off the bat.
Just missed top corner on the right side there.
So hopefully the boys didn't eat too much Mickey D's, and they can stay within the realm of their game. Because it is true, and we were talking earlier, Dean and I were, about how a team could get kind of, I don't want to say arrogant, but think, this could be an easy game again, and hopefully they don't let that guard down.
Very easy with the way they controlled the play there to think they can just walk into the second one here and take it for granted.
So it looks like O'Neill and Dreamweaver is out there on defense. So the pairing that played last game during the JV game, they're going to be playing here in this varsity game. Rockford, they just iced the puck. We're going to get a face drop to the right of the netminder.
Yeah, Blues are going to leave the same five out there. They've got the Kramer line with Habercorn, Sitter. Andy Habercorn will take the face off, but then they'll switch back and Kramer will play center.
The puck is dropped. Habercorn wins it forward, but Rockford's able to get a hold of it, and they send it down ice. Good keep there by Weaver for a split second. O'Neill's able to bop it right back in. There goes Sitter after it. He blows the tire. Somehow we keep it in the zone, and Kramer has it on his stick. Tries to make a move, but loses it, and Rockford's able to come away, and they skate it up ice, and a missed pass. Pass off the boards. Sitter still out there. So Sitter, somehow that transition, that puck got down there quick. Sitter again blows another tire. I wonder if his skates need to be sharpened. Stevenson out there now as Sitter goes to the bench for a much-needed break. Rockford up ice. Mahoney, he's out there nice on ice, and he gets leveled on the backside. Welcome to the ice there, Mahoney. Mahoney pays the price, gives it back to him. So a little tit for tat.
That was clean, shoulder to shoulder.
Oswald, he jumps up into the rush. Puck goes around the boards. It's going to end up on his stick. He's going to backhand it over to the corner. Still there. Tried to center. Nice little nifty play there by Oswald. Mahoney wasn't there. He wasn't ready for it. DeYoung out on the ice too. So Oswald from the point gets a shot in. Got all the way. Easy save, though, for the goalie. And Rockford backhands it up. Stays in our zone. So good zone time, Dave.
Yeah, good choice there. Sam took the body, and the puck just sat there, and the other players were able to get back and keep it inside the zone.
Sven, he came off the bench rearing to hit somebody, and I think that Rockford player didn't get that puck off his stick. Miscommunication there. Sam turned up. That shot's actually going to get up and into Lidstick. So it looked like Sven had turned one way, and the pass went the other, and we got lucky there. That guy had a lot of room on Rockford. He probably could have walked in and farther and shot it. But
yeah, he could have made a decent shot. Instead, he kind of lobbed it in there right into the breadbasket of Lidstick.
So Stone Patton with the face-off win. And I tell you what, Dave, I wish, I was a major stat. Ooh, dangerous move there. I wish I was a major stat type of guy, but I'd love to know what the percentage of face-off wins we had last game. We dominated from that circle. It had to have been at least 75% wins, and your son was a big part of it. Controlling pace in the corner as the puck goes rolling around behind the Rockford netminder, pitchforked up in the air, and right in the breadbasket, as you would say, of the goalie.
Yeah, Sam, I don't think that was a shot. I think he was intentionally trying to lob it in there, get a bounce, give a couple seconds for the forwards to just charge the net and get the rebound.
And that's something that the goalie's not expecting is going to happen, is a pop fly to fall into his lap. Yeah. Ooh, possible shot there. Sam, nice little nifty move, patient with the puck. I like that. He's trying to stick handle, gets the puck to Keaton Peters. Keaton loses it. Good back check there by Rockford. We'll have to keep an eye on those nets. That first game, too, those nets kept falling off all over the place. I wonder if that's the case today. So Keaton Peters, nice move there. Roughs up, gets the puck away from the Rockford player as somehow it squiddles its way onto a Rockford stick, and he's just going to turn and backhand it down the ice for an icing.
Yeah, so far pretty clean play between the two teams. Nothing too chippy yet. Score 0-0, but just one shot apiece. And still a very clean game. Good to see.
So Sitter, Haberkorn, and Kramer. Kramer's going to take the draw this time. And there's the puck drop. Kramer, nice effort by him. Darn near got it. Rockford tries to send it down the ice. And weird bounce, and Rockford's just going to outskate our two defensemen down the ice. Weaver, he checks himself into the boards. Nice play there by O'Neill. Good outlet pass. Sitter with the puck now. Sitter loses it off his stick. Haberkorn. Oh. Kind of a slap pass to Kramer. Haberkorn with the puck. He's going to send it at a weird angle. Goes way wide. And O'Neill backhands it in. Nice little move by Sitter. Kicks it to his stick. Sitter tries to do a little bit of a wraparound. Didn't get very far. Nice center pass there. Sitter. So Haberkorn settled the puck down on his forehand. Was able to get it to Sitter on his forehand. And Sitter sitting there nice and easy in that slot. Shot it right into the chest of the Rockford player. But nice setup from Haberkorn.
Yeah, they are the gray line in practice. Sitter, Haberkorn, and Kramer. And very good puck control. They spent almost that whole shift in the offensive zone.
Good face-off win there. Right back to a defenseman. And the defenseman hammers a shot. So that must have been Schwally. Good idea on his part. As Justin puts the hammer down. Now, Dave, correct me if I'm wrong. This is going to be the Rockford's backup goalie. But was this the same goalie that played in the JV game?
That's a good question. I didn't look that close at the numbers. I don't think so. This player looks just a little bit shorter in stature.
Oh yeah, he's definitely a different goalie, but I can't remember.
I don't think that JV goalie was. Well, it's definitely not the varsity goalie, but it may be the JV goalie coming again.
Yeah.
To give him just a little
bit more rep, a little bit more rep. We're gonna get a shot in the slot. Shot goes in, and again right in the chest. So Stevenson, good idea. I think what tends to happen is some kids like that, like Stevenson, he was so alone. I know maybe he could have picked a spot a little bit better because you do, obviously, you played hockey. You get a little frustrated sometimes when you shoot and all it does is end up in the goalie's belly. Then gets the hold of the puck, loses it. Sturzer had it for a split second. Rockford comes up with it. They're going to shoot it on a Litstick. Litstick, easy save. Yeah. But Rockford has the puck. Tries to center it to absolutely nobody. Nice little breakout here. If he gets in the rush. Nice hustle there. Patton gets looped around. Defenseman falls down for Rockford. And Rockford transition is right back up.
Yeah, Rockford, be careful. They almost had too many men on the ice there. The player was bringing it up right next to their bench.
So nice play there by, and they're going to call it. I saw it. I'm sure you did too up here, Dave. They going to call Sturzer, I think, for a holding. Kind of hooked him around the backside and.
No, that's not Sturzer.
No,
that's Noah.
They're gonna call Noah. Okay, it looked like down there. It looked like Sam had got a hold of the Rockford player, but it's Hitchborn. So Hitchborn, go in the box. Did you get the call?
Holding.
It was a holding. Okay.
Holding. Could have called a few different versions of that, but it was holding.
All right, so the Blues go on their first penalty kill of the game. And that's not a way to start it. That's backhanded right in the center of the ice. Litstick kind of left out to dry. Nice save there. And we're going to get a stoppage in play. Kind of an odd series there. The net is bouncing around. So
that was actually one of our own players kind of tripped and fell into the net and knocked it loose. Inadvertent, I'm sure, and across a delay. Here.
Yeah, they're always inadvertent,
Puck comes outside the blue line now.
All right. So benefits us as the puck is dropped.
And it's Stone Patton and Keaton Peters on offense here. Schwally and Oswald on D.
So Keaton with good forward pressure on the puck. Makes him work. Nifty little play there by a Rockford player.
Good play by Schwally. Get that puck.
And that's off.
Yeah, that was way offside by several steps.
And a little extracurricular activities there after the play. So you're going to get Kramer and looks like Habercorn's going to jump over the bench. We're going to keep the same defensive pairing. And Rockford wins it forward. But Schwally does a nice job of batting it down the ice. Good pressure there put on by Habercorn. I like Dave. Are you a proponent of putting pressure on that puck or sitting back and waiting to them come? I mean, coaching-wise, what would you rather have your team do?
Always putting pressure on the puck because you force that guy to make a decision before he's ready to make the decision. And always put pressure on him, even 4-on-5 like this.
So Rockford, good pressure there, and we're going to get a puck stolen. Habercorn, threw it off the right, but great play by Habercorn. Had Kramer streaking, but threw it on the opposite side. Kramer goes in there. He gets roughed up. Good eat job right there by Kramer. Now Habercorn right there. Surprised the Rockford player. Now Rockford's able to come away with it, though, and they're going to skate it up ice. Great pressure by your Blues penalty killers. But now we got something else going on, and we're going to have a slash.
Number 23 on Rockford.
Nope.
No, that's on number 6.
So Habercorn got a slash on Habercorn. So slash, I didn't see it, Dave. I don't.
I think during his back check going for the puck, it came down on the hands of the Rockford player.
So not what we want to see here. See what our penalty killers can do now. So 5-on-3 for Rockford for 22 seconds. Good defensive there. Nice positioning by Oswald. Puck goes back up to the point. Rockford with the puck. Waits, throws across ice. That's the pass you need to make. Litstick with a great save. Nice job by Oswald. Right now, Oswald's getting a mouthful of whatever from the Rockford player, and he's not baiting. Now we're at one man down.
So first penalty's over. Back to 4-on-5.
So Keaton, he's out there. He's fresh off the bench. Good pressure there put on Rockford. Rockford almost loses it. So Keaton Peters playing outstandingly well right up there in front, and that puck's going to squirt out.
Yeah, force Rockford to come all the way back to their blue line, regroup it.
And here we go. Here's a
turnover.
gift. So we're going to get a shot. Patton with a shot, and I think it went right off the mullen of the goalie. But just like that, Dave, you hit the nail on the head. You know, you pressure those puck carriers, they make bad choices, and that was gift wrapped. So Rockford, they're going to regroup, take it behind their net, bring it out. Bad pass on Rockford, but somehow it gets to one of their players' sticks, and he's going to send it in. Litstick's going to paddle it out of play, and it goes way out. That puck might not come back. It's way gone. Nope. Fan got a lucky puck, and he gave it back. Doesn't want that one.
No, not a keeper that time. Still 36 seconds to go on the PK. So a lot of time to be focused here. Keep that puck away from the crease.
So Sturzer, Kramer, Sitter. Kramer tries to win it back. Rockford's able to gain control for a split second. Now they have it in complete control. Good job by Kramer. And Hitchborn is right there as well on the puck. Good battle by Hitchborn.
Yeah, Hitchborn, perfectly legal. Ties the guy up.
Nice play. We're going to get maybe a stretch pass here. Hard off the boards. Sitter, little dippy-do. Sitter's going to have a shot. He backhands it up, and he throws it right off of the goalie's mask. So twice that goalie's made a save with his face. Like old-time hockey. Puck's going to go into our zone.
PK's over. Full strength.
Abercorn out of the box. Rockford regroups, swings it around, and patiently waits.
Yeah, Rockford's trying to figure out. Our offense is pretty well spread out there, covering them.
We're in really good lanes right now. We're not chasing for pucks, which is good. Rockford's going to dump it in. Sturzer's there. Sturzer's going to tap it up to his line mate. Hitchborn tried to catch the ball. Nice stretch pass there. Sitter just a little out of his reach, but he's going to hustle in after it. Sitter gets roughed up in the corner. Good body position for a second, but Rockford's able to come away. Sitter from behind tries to tap it away from the Rockford player. They can't bring it up ice, and Tyler Oswald is going to bring it up. Nifty little play there, and tried one more toe drag. Sometimes, Dave, you could kind of out-deke yourself. Mm-hmm. That might have been an opportunity for him to shoot that puck.
Good scrum behind the net there, 2-on-2. Still, Blues have possession of that puck.
Stevenson with the puck, looks around, tries to find his defense, tries to get over to DeYoung. DeYoung gets good positioning, but he loses the puck. Rockford's going to have it. DeYoung puts his body into the Rockford player, but Rockford comes away with it. I think they're just trying to ice it right now. Good pressure here by your Blues. Puck's going to get popped up in the air, and we're going to get another penalty. And a slash.
Slash. I think this one's on Rockford here. Number 13.
It is.
Unlucky 13 going to the box. We'll see a Blues power play.
Yes, this is another BSN power play. Let's see if we can capitalize off of this.
So I got Finley out there with Patton and Keaton Peters.
Face off won by Rockford. Puck's in the corner. Good battle there by Finley. Finley shoots it low. Nice job. I think he was looking for a pass off the pads. I've been really impressed with Sven, Dave.
Yeah, Sven's filling in, and I noticed there's No Peyton Watkins this game. He must have had another commitment.
Yes, he is actually homecoming. Homecoming dance.
Yeah,
There's a shot goes in on goalie. Just goes wide.
There is a few more things more important that are important besides hockey. Not more important, but
Just a few. Nice little move by Sturzer. Sturzer shoots up high. And I tell you what, that goalie is so low. That whole upper part of the net is open.
Yeah.
I mean, I know they're.
Yeah, you get under that shot just a little bit, it's going to find left
It's
shoulder,
going to
right
find
shoulder.
a lot of it. Good stretch pass there. Stone Patton sitting waiting at the blue line. He's going to be patient. Thought about dropping it off to Sven. Sturzer, he's going to give it right back in deep to
nice
Sven.
pass down to Finley.
So Finley looks. There's a nice try. They did a lot of that first game too. I love to see them how they're going hard to the net. And as the season goes on, as the preseason starts to conclude, dangerous pass there. As it starts to conclude, you'll see those passes where that opposite side man will attack, and they'll hit that pass even clearer and crisper, and hopefully it'll be a lot of goals. Kramer with the puck. Going to drop it off the Sven. So Sven's been out there a long time. He goes way wide.
Yeah, without Watkins here, Finley's going to get a lot of ice time skating with the same two other forwards every shift the whole game.
So Hitchborn, he backpedals it. There it is. Nice pass to corner. Shot. Oh, and I thought Donner thought that was a goal.
Yeah, Kramer was right there on the crease, coming down hard, and couldn't quite grab the puck.
Another pass. It's there. Those passes are there, and they're trying to get them to each other and just coming up with air when it comes to getting the puck on their stick.
Okay, power play's expiring here. Oh, and it just missed the guy coming out of the box. Always dangerous.
You know, when you're a hockey player, that's one of those things you dream about. Coming out of the penalty box, getting the puck on your stick and going and scoring a goal. So, yes, you are right. Very
that
dangerous
makes for
play.
many highlight reels in NHL.
It does.
Kramer. They hit that guy coming out of the box in stride.
Somebody lost a weapon, and it's a broken stick.
Yeah, definitely broken there. There's no more blade on that thing. Not sure
And Rockford
who
has
that player was.
I'm not either. Be honest with you, I'm not either. It wasn't one of ours. That's all that matters. Kramer with the puck. He has it knocked off. Ooh, and almost a redirected by their own teammate as Rockford. Goalie makes the save, but it hits this player in front of him. Hits her skate. Darner goes into the net. So what are you seeing compared to the first varsity game to now? What's your takeaway so far?
Rockford is more tired. Our guys are just missing so far. They are setting up, but they're not completing to get that shot on net. Otherwise, we should have 10 shots on net already. So it'll happen. It'll happen. When it does, that scoreboard's going to struggle to keep up.
So Tyler, he's going to bring it in over the blue line. He's going to put on the brakes. Try to get it to Sitter. Bouncing puck. Another loose puck. Still loose, and it bounces around. Finally gets to a Rockford blade, and he's going to bring it up ice. Not going to be an icing. So it's Oswald's going to be chased. He's going to backhand it over to Kramer. Kramer's going to open up to his forehand. Try to get it to Haberkorn. So Kramer and Haberkorn battle over there in the corner, and Haberkorn comes away with it. Haberkorn with the head of steam. He's going to bring up over the red line. He's going to dump it in. Perfect play. Sitter there, Haberkorn. Sitter with the puck. At his skate, Haberkorn and Sitter. The puck is missing. There it is. Finally, somebody's going to come away with it, and time will expire. So much difference in shots, but Dave, you are right. A lot of those shot opportunities were there. We just came up a little bit short.
Yeah, it might be 6-5 in favor of the Blues for shots, but possession time is still at least a 2-1,
At
maybe
least.
even 3-1 favorite for the Blues.
At least. So we're going to have, just like we did the first varsity game, we're going to have a brief break. So it'll be about a minute, and we'll be back for more Quad City Blues hockey action. You're listening to BSN. Well, here we go. Start of the second period. The Mahoney-Stevenson-DeYoung line takes the ice. DeYoung loses the faceoff. Rockford dumps it in deep. Swally.
Oh,
And
that's on us.
that was on Stevenson, maybe?
On Stevenson from behind.
Yeah, this will be a 2 and a 10.
Most likely just because it was from behind.
Yep. We'll have to.
Not real hard to cause injury, but still, it meets the definition.
That's always one of those in the sports. You want players to be safe. It's such an important thing. No parent wants to ever see their kid get hurt or anything like that. But hockey's such a fast game that just turning at that 1 second, that last second, you can get called for a hit from behind, and there's a lot of times there's nothing you can do.
No, unfortunately. So we got another 2-minute PK here.
So Tyler with lots of time, he whiffs on it. I don't know if he thought he had that much time or not, but somehow we come away with this, and the puck's going to squirt down, and Stone Patton's going to look around, and there's no ice. Oh, they blew it dead.
Yeah.
The linesman forgot he was he was in the wrong.
They are human.
They are human.
He was thinking, oh, yeah, it's going down. And
yeah, no one feels as worse as he does right now. And then it's the funny thing about it is the Rockford coach, he's upset by it. And I don't know why.
I think he wants the faceoff to come outside the blue line, which it shouldn't even have been a whistle anyhow.
Exactly.
So, they should keep it inside the offensive zone for the Blues.
Nice play by Keaton Peters. There's been times during these last two games that it feels like the Blues are on the power play against this Rockford. There you go, Keaton Peters again. He does really good at defending on those penalty kills. He knows his stuff. So Rockford, they're going to bring it up ice, hit the blue line.
Yeah, looks like they're searching for who to pass to, and no one wants it.
There's an offside.
That was actually lucky for Rockford that they blew the whistle because Kramer had a whole lot of open ice in front of him.
That's exactly.
Kramer was looking at that, and he was ready to take off.
I was thinking the same thing. It looked like he did, boy. Rockford gets a break. So Kramer to take the draw. He's going to hit it forward, just like you should. Rockford gets control, and they're going to have to regroup. Boy, that's number 19 for Rockford. He is a big boy. Rockford, they bring the puck up over the blue line. I have no idea what just happened. I was watching the puck. I don't know if those two guys ran into each other. Dave, what did you see?
Number 26 tried to set up a pick on Andy Haberkorn, and Haberkorn it was clean, open ice.
Oh, and there was a knee to knee.
Chest to chest, and 26 went down.
So, good pressure put on by Kramer. And Rockford's down to 30 seconds on their penalty kill. Nice move by Kramer. Oh, and he just lost it off his stick. Right now, they're kind of gunning for Kramer, and the officials letting it go. Kramer just got knocked right up inside the head. The puck goes up ice. So there's some jawing there going on with Rockford and your Blues. And Kramer with the puck. He's going to sidestep the defender. He's all over him. And I'm sure Kramer didn't like that too well. The nice thing about Kramer, Dave, is he'll let his stick ability and scoring do the talking.
He is very reserved. He will keep that in and just let the scoreboard do the talking.
Keaton Peters out there, so is Sven and Stone Patton. Rockford's able to get it out of their zone. They're going to flip it up. And Patton's going to jump on it. Patton's going to get a shot. Didn't get on goalie.
Yeah, PK is over, even strength.
And don't you just have the feeling when Finley's out there, he just wants to hit somebody? I don't know if that's a lot of reserved.
There's a lot of momentum going there. He races hard, and he's working, like we talked about earlier, he's working to get in shape, trying to keep up with these guys and not just be a one-rush player.
Kind of a wobbly puck there. Good step up by Sturzer. Pass goes up, but dangerous pass there. Puck gets tipped. We're going to get a line change. At least Patton's going to go off.
Yeah.
Keen Peters, he's going to.
Yeah, the whole maroon line from the practice jerseys are changing out.
So Rockford over the blue line. Nice play there. Knock it up by Sitter. So Sitter forcing Rockford to regroup and get it back into their zone. Throw it off to the side. Rockford's, I've noticed their positioning has been better today. Big hit right there by Justin Schwally.
Yeah, Schwally.
That was a textbook hit.
Clean, open ice, chest to chest.
And Kramer's going to come away with it. So it's Kramer, 3-on-1. Slowly goes down. You're starting to see some kind of a lot of, I don't know, gliding by Rockford. They do look tired, Dave.
Yeah. And that's what you can see. There's going to be more penalties on the Rockford part.
This little move there, some more reaches. Should get a shot here. There's a shot goes in on goalie. And again, another shot that's going to go right in the goalie's chest.
You see them taking swipes, and all they're hitting are Sitter's legs, not catching the puck, though. It's a sign that they are wearing down, they're tired, instead of taking that extra stride to get to the puck.
You know, as a coach, that's one of the biggest frustrations you could have is when kids stop skating and they just glide. You know, they're on a Sunday morning skate. And right now, Rockford's doing a lot of that. And that's to our benefit. You know, we force them to work hard so they get tired a lot faster. Puck's in the corner. Oswald steps up. Puck stays in the zone. So DeYoung out there, he gets the stick taken out of his hand. Good battle there for the puck. So O'Neill getting some TT time, tries to hit, look like Mahoney.
Yeah.
Stretch pass there, kicked in by Rockford. Nice position by Tyler Oswald. Rockford's going to get the puck for a split second. Schwally, he has it. He hits it back off the boards, and then it's going to just make its way behind Lidstick. Oswald, he's roughed up, looking for an outlet pass. Finally gets one. Chipped up off the boards. Nice play there by DeYoung, but they're getting at the end of their shift, so he's pretty tired. Tyler's going to hit it high up off the glass again. So O'Neill, look at this. DeYoung looks up. Good defensive play. O'Neill right there. Shot goes in. Scores! So nice job by both DeYoung and O'Neill. Their hard work got the puck over to Mahoney, and Mahoney scores. And your Blues take a 1-0 lead here in the second period.
And that was patience. It started coming out of our zone. The defenseman, instead of passing to the guy covered in the middle, he just banked it off the glass. Then DeYoung picked it up coming off the boards, skated in.
So O'Neill,
and
look at this.
DeYoung get it over to Mahoney.
Looks up, good defensive play. O'Neill,
side.
right there, shot goes in, scores! So nice job by both DeYoung and O'Neill. A little rough out here, I think, as Rockford just went to check. Sam's Rockford runs into each other. Bodies are flying everywhere.
Yeah, number 23 there of Rockford is ready to. He's ready. It's just a matter of time.
Puck gets flopped up in the air. The defenseman for Rockford settles it down. 23 went to go hit Sturzer. And there's going to be a penalty right there on Stone Pat. Now, that's just not a good penalty whatsoever.
No.
And they all kind of stopped playing. So Rockford still got control.
Yeah, we need to get possession, get a whistle here.
Goalie is off. Puck goes into our zone. And everybody just kind of stopped playing. Shot goes in on Lidstick. Good thing for that. It went wide. And it's still open puck. Talk about a Sunday skate earlier. Rockford still in possession of this puck. And the Blues need to get after this puck and try to get a stoppage. So Rockford, right there, finally, we're going to get a whistle. So the raucous fans here today, Dave.
Yeah, parents have been quiet all afternoon until now. Now it's starting to hear some voices out there. Some of those hockey moms are letting the ref hear it.
It was funny before this game, they had the little guys playing, the mites. I don't know if they were little.
Yeah, they were mites.
And I tell you, I reminisce to the old days when the hockey moms would scream and yell at their kids on the ice. It was quite entertaining. I was having more fun listening to the moms and the parents. So Rockford, after all that, they're going to get a power play. We're on a penalty kill as we got Schwally, Kramer, Sitter, and Tyler Oswald is going to be out there on this penalty kill. Nice pressure there put on by Tyler.
Here comes Kramer coming out the pressure, chasing that loose puck.
Kramer from behind, the big defenseman.
Good play by T.O. Pokes the puck, then gets it out.
Sitter goes after the puck. He's bumped into just a little bit.
Number 23, it's just a matter of time. He's coming up behind on Sitter there.
Two guys go down. He does not like it. Some of those guys, they don't like to be hit. I think when they're hit, there's an issue.
He's going to call that on us, on Tyler Oswald. And he was tangled up with that number 23 for Rockford.
Well, here we go again. It seems like this has already happened once before, so this is the second time this game they've had a 3-on-5. Hopefully we could defend it just as much as we did the first time.
Penalty was holding there.
Is that what the call was, Dave? It was a hold?
It was a holding. Now we're going to have a minute 7 of 5-on-3 in favor of Rockford. So he's got Keaton Peters, Sturzer, and can't see the third one.
Oh, it's going to be Hitchborn out there.
Noah Hitchie.
So two defensemen and a forward right now.
Yeah, and Keaton Peters is a defenseman.
And right,
may as well be. In
yeah.
previous seasons, he was always
he's always the defenseman. Shot goes in on Litstick way wide. As Rockford has the puck. They try to center it. Sent to Litstick, and Litstick swallows that up.
Yeah, Litstick, good position, saw that all the way. He was ready.
So Habercorn, he'll come out to take the draw here.
Yeah, Keaton Peters goes to the bench.
So hopefully Habercorn can win this draw. My guess is right back to defenseman. Can't do it as Rockford wins the faceoff. They shoot it in on Litstick. Goes wide. Good body positioning there by Sturzer, and Sturzer's going to skate it up, and he's going to get it out. And the Rockford player misses it.
Yeah, bouncing puck gets all the way back. Habercorn changes out for Andrew Kramer as the point man.
So Kramer with the puck. Mr. Dippy-Doo, he'll just sit and hold. He's not in a hurry right now. He's going to fake one guy out. And he's going to rip it down the ice. So
all the way down the
nice.
far corner. And that's just wasting a lot of strength. When you miss the player and you hit the boards, you're using a lot of strength on that.
Absolutely.
With nothing to show.
Rockford, they bring it up. They give it off to the wing there. And
First PK's over, back at 5-on-4.
Sturzer on the puck. Rockford behind Litstick. Litstick protecting his net very well. Shot goes in on Litstick. Good defensive posture there
block.
as they were able to knock it up in the air.
Yeah, went high up over the net.
Litstick, again, good positioning by him. It looks like Hitchborn has it. He's going to send it down ice, and it's going to bobble its way in. So Stone Patton bringing it up. Stone, he's got room.
He's got
time.
And he's got time. He's looking to see what help he has.
Kramer's there. Kramer's in the slot. Shoots.
Score!
And he scores! So, Shorty. Great hustle there, as you can see. Rockford's dismay as they look down at their feet. That was just out-hustled. And your Blues are now up 2-0 on the strength of a shorthanded goal.
Yeah, Stone Patton regrouped. He looked to see what help he had. He had
Stone
Kramer
Patton bringing it
slot.
up. Stone, he's got room.
Tucked it in right in the armpit
see
of that
who-
goalie.
Kramer's there. Kramer's in the
Six
slot.
side.
Shoots.
That's why we didn't even score.
And he scores! So, Shorty. So still 18 seconds left to go on this Rockford power play, but it might as well be 10 minutes because we just got a shorthanded goal, and we're playing tremendously well shorthanded, Dave. Sitter, nice pressure. Rockford has it now behind the net. Skitter up the ice.
Yeah, Rockford, part of their issue is the guys are so close together. That's why it doesn't look like that they still have the power play.
O'Neill, he's out there.
5-on-5, full strength.
Good work by O'Neill. O'Neill working really hard, especially against a big guy like that. You love to see it. O'Neill, without a stick, got it knocked out of his hands. Brady's
it's in the offensive zone. He needs to go get a stick.
There's
and
a
get to the
trip,
bench.
and guess what? We're going to go on another Blues Network power play. As I tell you, the first period we thought, well, we really hadn't seen many penalties. Well, they've definitely picked up since then, haven't they?
Yeah, I just hope no one gets hurt because
I was kind of thinking the same thing because you start getting tired people, and then when you're tired, you start not thinking right, and then you start doing really dumb things.
Because instead of a trip, it's going to be an elbow to the head or something dangerous.
So for your Blues, going to have Finley. Looks like Finley's going to be at the point on defense here.
Along with Habercorn.
With Habercorn.
Good choice there.
So Kramer, he's going to walk it in. He's going to wait. He's going to give it off to Habercorn. Habercorn, he's going to swing and miss. And Rockford comes down. So Habercorn, he's got a good slam shot from that point, but took his eyes off it just long enough that he missed it. Nice stretch pass there. Finley's going to bring it in, and he's going to drop it off. So looking really good as far as his power play. Nice pass. Sauce there for Habercorn across the way.
Oh, I thought that might have slid under the pad and in. Kramer just slid that at ice level. Looked like the goalie was even thinking a saucer pass, and fortunately it stopped right there at the line.
It's really refreshing, Dave, when you see really good, clean drop-off passes, backhand passes, face-off wins like that.
Yeah.
It's just fun to watch. It makes the game so much more fun.
Well, the Blues had trouble with that last weekend with those drop passes not lining up correctly and turning into turnovers.
Little give and go with O'Neill. DeYoung back to O'Neill. Nice little tic-tac-toe. Just couldn't get on Mahoney's stick.
Yeah, they had Peters on the far side, but didn't get all the way through him.
So DeYoung, he's got the stick, or the puck, he's got a stick on it. Shot goes in on the goalie. He pats it away. So nothing.
51 seconds.
Nothing done so far by your Blues on this power play, but Mahoney's going to come away with it. He's going to feed, and a good defensive play there by Rockford. Rockford is going to shuttle it down. Nice try by Hitchborn. He does play baseball. So nice little move there by Hitchborn.
He's going to take them all on.
And he's going to get offsides. So get offsides, and it's a good call.
I'm not so sure about that. I know they were middle of line change, but I thought, and the linesman was not exactly in position on the line either. He was more towards the red line.
He was off the side, so
he was more towards the red line when we made that call, not exactly on the blue line.
That was an assumption there.
To be line of sight. But it's a whistle. We'll move on.
So 28 seconds left to go. Finley back to Habercorn. Habercorn's going to walk it in. He's going to burst of speed there. He's going to get to the corner. So he's going to settle things down behind the net, put on the brakes, patiently waits, gives it off to Kramer. Kramer back to Habercorn. Habercorn gives it off to Patton. Patton tries to go back to Habercorn. Rockford in the way, knocks it down. Patton to Habercorn. Ooh, and it just went through. And I think that pass was going to Sven. Backhand there by Kramer. Patton with the puck. He tries to go across the ice. Can't hit, and I think that was that Sitter there?
That was Sitter. Sitter was in the process of going to his butt.
Rockford with the shot. Tried to go 5-hole on Litstick, and Litstick said no way. And the Blues able to throw a stretch pass, but it goes too far for an icing. So this has been a kind of a quiet 6 to 9 shots. It seems like there should be more.
Very good puck control on the power play, though. Very good puck control, maneuvering around. Even when they kind of got in trouble, being challenged by Rockford, they still maintained possession.
So face off to the right of Litstick. Goes towards Litstick. And we've got control. So Schwally, he's going to knock it forward.
Trying to find DeYoung, didn't quite connect.
Rockford now with the puck. So transition back and forth. Puts on the brakes. Holds and waits. Good defensive pressure there. Stevenson on the puck. DeYoung out there with Schwally and Mahoney. So Mahoney with the puck. He tries to feed it over to DeYoung. Can't. Good play there by Rockford. Nice save by Litstick off the leg. Puck behind the net. Rockford throws it up high in the air as it bounces kind of awkwardly, but ends up on a Blues stick.
That helped us out there.
Yep.
It hit a divider in the glass and came back to a Blues player.
So Tyler Oswald, he's going to get up on his giddy up. He's going to bring it over the blue line. Why not? Give it a shot at net. Good line change. That's a good decision. Mahoney, he steps in the lane, and Donnier had a gift package there. Rockford, they're going to line up a shot. Litstick says, thank you very much, and we're going to stoppage and play. So just under 2 minutes to go here in the second period. Now, last game they did zam after the second period. Not sure if they'll do that this game or not.
Probably. They're doing pretty well on time here, moving along. So there should be time to get a zam in.
So Finley, he gets a surprise, and he gets it to a stick, and he just lifts it down ice, and it goes for an icing. Too soon. So
no, he was across the red line when he lifted that. He was across
Coach
the red
just,
line.
I think Coach just got a warning. But, Dave,
Yeah.
I think you're 100% correct.
Yeah.
I think our linesmen here are not the greatest of great.
Yeah. Coach White on the bench, he was letting the linesman know that, hey, that was way across the red line. That was not even close. He had both feet across the red line.
So a good face-off win there for your Blues. Shot goes in by Rockford. And Hitchborn, good body positioning. He's going to put his hip into the Rockford defender, separate him from the puck, and Keaton Peters is going to have it with his head up. Tries to stretch pass to Stone Patton. Stone Patton back to Keaton Peters. Keaton, one-on-one, tries to dangle, can't get through, and Rockford gains control.
Yeah, number 19 blocked it out of him, but we still have it.
So Finley, he's roughed up along the boards. Keaton has the puck. Plenty of space and time. Again, we keep saying this. Rockford just kind of stopped skating, and I don't know if it's individual lines that are out there, but there's times in this game when we've been able to do whatever we want. Hitchborn, he's going to bring it up ice. He's going to miss with the hip check. And a Sunday stroll in the park. Hitchborn firing there, and a good save there by a defenseman for Rockford.
Yeah, that goalie was lucky because that puck was going in the net if the defenseman didn't stop it.
There's a nice pass there, but I think I got tipped on the way to Patton, and he couldn't corral it. And Rockford now has the puck, and Patton a little extra rub there after
he had a late hit before, and now he's making a payback.
Sitter with a nice move. Sitter's going to have some room. Oh, and one too many dangles. So he probably should have shot the puck. Nice stick by Sam Sturzer. Rockford shoots it right to Oswald, so nice pass by Rockford player. Stutter step there. Kramer sneaky fast. Kramer with the shot. Tries to go short side. Can't do it, and here we go again. Little extra correct activities by at 26. Yeah, they're still on him. So Kramer, like you said, Dave, just kind of skating away. He's going to let his actions do the talking. He's not going to let anybody get under his skull. And if anything, too, it'll irritate the player even more if there isn't a reaction.
Yeah, because he'll keep trying to challenge and poke him and prod him. Number 26 for Rockford going off now. I think the coach is bringing him out, let him rest a little bit, cool down. And some chirping from the Blues bench as 26 goes past there. Nice friendly chirping, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure. What are you guys doing after the game?
Yeah.
I hear there's a haunted house in
Hey,
town.
how about those Bears?
Yeah. Backhand in by Sturzer. Nice job. Oh. And I'm not sure. Now I'm the one thinking that might have been in, but he called it.
I think that might have been offsides. Just a late offsides call, but yeah, it was.
So Kramer wins it to Sitter. Sitter with the puck. He's going to get, and we're going to get a gifted. Kramer tries, and that would have counted too.
It was.
If the horn wouldn't have sounded.
Yeah, he had the shot off in time.
So I don't see the Zam door opening yet, but after the end of 2 periods, your Blues 2, the Rockford Roadrunners 0, and it looks like the Blues are coming off of the bench, and they're going to go to the locker room. So we are going to have a scrape here.
Yeah.
So what do you think there, Dave? First 2 periods in the books, 11-6 in shots.
I think it's great puck control, great passing. A lot of improvement over last year where we struggled to get good possession on power plays, special teams there, and I hope it bodes well for the rest of the season.
I do too. Well, you're listening to Blue Sports Network. Stay tuned for more action in the 3rd period coming up after this ice scrape. Well, welcome back, everybody. Blues fans alike, welcome to our favorite segment, Frenchy on the Glass. Frenchy, how we doing today, buddy?
Fantastic. Great day for the boys.
It has been a fun day. I know the JV team obviously lost, and I know we talked to Coach White a little bit after that game, and he was, didn't mince words. I mean, it was not a good game. The boys struggled a little bit. But, the nice thing about these preseason games, and we keep saying this, is it's a preseason game.
Yeah, I noticed that in the JV game especially. Whitey had them all over. He had D playing forward. He had forwards playing defense. He's feeling everyone out, putting everyone in a little different spot, different occasions. Power play, penalty kill, 5-5. Did well. Kids they'll build.
They'll adapt.
They'll
get used to it.
So that's not a bad thing.
The first varsity game, too, was kind of really interesting. We kind of had our way with Rockford that first game. Obviously there's moments where we, kind of forget what we're doing, but for the most part, dominated from the puck drop, and we're kind of doing the same thing now, too. I know the shots are a little bit different, but for the most part, I think we're kind of having our way with Rockford.
The kids are skating hard. They're playing well. If you watch them out here from up high, the positional play is extremely good. Penalty kill is unbelievable. The guys that have been playing up forward here have put it in deep, pinned it down low, got shots, opportunities to the goal, have done very well. So all aspects of the game in this one, and from what we can see, is going well.
It was funny because Rockford has had 2 5-on-3 power plays, and their shots we might outshot them.
They didn't have any.
So
there's no shots on goal from in there, and that's the guys. The kids are getting it out, and they're dumping it down 200 feet. Let them skate.
Yeah, for sure.
That Rockford team is they're not bad, but they're not strong on their blades.
No,
they need to do a little bit more skating.
I was saying this too, and I was asking a couple other people, and is this their first preseason game? I mean, is this their first weekend of playing hockey? Have they played? Because there's times in the game you go.
I understood that some of these teams here have played upwards of 6 games already.
Really? Okay.
So this starts, it's just for the varsity, that's the 3rd one.
Okay.
And for our JV, that was only the 2nd game.
I got you.
So we're still feeling it out.
I got you. I tell you, and just your opinion, I think their JV looked pretty good. I think their JV could play better against our varsity. I don't know. What do you think?
It's funny you say that. We're sitting up here in the stands, and the varsity boys come up after they shower, and they're sitting there. We're all talking about the game, and then we'll watch this next JV team play. And the kids are saying, geez, I think these JV kids would give us a better run out here. And you'd look at them, they were a good skating squad.
They were a good skating squad.
That JV was a good skating squad.
There has been a lot of Sunday strolls in the park today, I've seen from Rockford. Just a lot of it. Have you seen much of that from us? And the reason I ask is because there's times where, let's say you and I are playing golf.
Sure.
If you have a better handicap than I am, I'll probably play up to your level.
Right.
But if we're both terrible, we probably play
down.
real bad. Do you see the same thing happening here in these games?
I guess not as much. I think that it's only the 2nd weekend. It is preseason. We're getting our legs about us. They are as well. I don't think they're as strong on their skates as what we are. I think our guys are skating a little harder out here. So in that way, but I think it's just early. It's really early.
Yeah,
and
really is.
I'm watching the goalies, watching the positional play, watching the guys in the PP and the PKs, the penalty power play and penalty kill. I just watch, and this is what they're all doing.
They're doing well. Do you think
guys have played nice?
Has it been a big difference in change from when Kramer was not there last weekend to now? I mean, what are you?
Yeah, for me it has been. I'm watching Kramer out here. He's got it on, and I can tell that Kramer's been playing some serious hockey with the Midwest team, the all-star team that's been out and about and playing for the last 6-8 weeks. And you can see it in his skating, his passing, his thinking. He slows the game down. He brings it up. He goes to the net when he wants to, and he's passing. He almost put that other one in here. This boy was tangled up a little bit. He had the 5-hole. Just missed it.
Just missed it by just a tad.
Just a tad.
Well, hopefully we'll have a good result that we did the first game.
I think we will.
And it'll be a nice calm ride home, I guess. And
I think it'll be lots to talk about. Lots to work on this week. The kids got something to, they got work to do. We don't play next weekend. Then we got another week of practice before we're back on the ice. So we just need to keep working hard at what we're doing out here, and these guys will get better every week.
Okay. Well, you've heard it here, folks. Frenchy on the Glass. Thanks, buddy, for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
And we'll see you later.
It's my
All right,
pleasure.
buddy.
Thanks, guys.
You're listening to Blues Sports Network. Well, welcome back, guys and gals. I'm Mark. He's Dave. And we have one more period left of Quad City Blues hockey. Your Blues, 2-0, out shooting the Rockford Roadrunners, 11-9. Those shots might be a little skewed, but for the most part, they've done a pretty good job today, Dave, of tracking shots.
Yeah, they have, but it's been a lot more possession time still, and the Blues, it'll come together here in the third period. It will come together, and they're going to start rattling off 4 or 5 shots in a shift.
You know, Frenchy and I were talking about how, you know, their goalie's so small, and he's low already. Just getting those pucks up. Just get them up. Don't shoot them nice. Get them up over their shoulder. And like you said, hopefully they'll start falling. And
yeah, and I think part of the reason the shot total is so low for the Blues is they're making that extra pass and not just taking the low percentage shot just to get a shot off. They're looking for that good pass, trying to find the open guy, and that's why those 11 shots, those are all 11 quality shots on the goalie.
Absolutely. You know, it's like playing 3-on-3 street ball. You know, you want to see who makes the fancier pass for the layup, and right now that's kind of what we've been doing. Who wants to make that one extra pass to get that goal? So here we go. Start of the third period, and it starts off by getting into our zone. And Keaton Peters holding serve for just a second there and gets it off to Hitchborn. Hitchborn, dangerous pass back to Keaton Peters, but is able to get it up ice. Soft stretch pass there, couldn't handle it. And Rockford just squirts it right back into our zone as a do-over. And there again, Noah Hitchborn tries to hit it off the glass to Finley. And Dave, do you think it's so much mistakes on our part, or do you think Rockford's adjusted to something that we're doing?
No, we're just not quite finding that open guy. So make the breakout.
Rockford get it in deep again. And Noah Hitchborn decides, I'm just going to skate it up. Probably a good decision. Gets it to the red line.
Yeah, go for a line change.
He's going to dump it in. And everybody's going to make wholesale changes. We get new troops out there. Rockford tries to stretch it out.
Sitter got a piece.
So Ryan Sitter, Habercorn, and Kramer out there on the ice now. Oswald took his eyes off the puck. Puck squirts free in front of Litstick. Another shot goes, and Litstick strong to the task as Kramer's going to come out with Habercorn up the line, 2-on-1. Kramer waits, holds, waits, shoots, and it's just saved. They did try to go up top. Shot goes in on goal from Habercorn, and the goalie made a heck of a save.
Yeah.
So 2 solid saves by Rockford's goalie, as we were just talking about, getting that puck up in the air, and their goalie strong to the task as he made 2 very good saves, one on Kramer and the other one on Habercorn.
Yeah, and the referee was actually blowing his whistle because the net went off. But it's amazing that shot from Habercorn. All it hit was the wrist of the goalie, and otherwise that would have been in.
So Kramer to take the draw. Schwally and Oswald out there. Kramer wins it forward, but can't gain control for a whole second, but then he turns around and does and gets the puck back as a friendly reminder, here I am, and he's a little dippy-doo behind the net. Kramer back to the point. Tyler's going to walk it. Tyler's going to show a low shot, and that almost had eyes as it got through all the way to the goalie, but did get redirected. Oswald does it again. Another try for a redirect. Ryan Sitter. Ryan Sitter with the backhand shot tries to go up high. Rockford, they just shuttle it down the ice, and they're just happy to get it out of the zone, but they're not going to be able to make changes as Tyler regroups and gets it off to Sitter. Sitter with the nifty little move to Kramer. Kramer with the puck as he slows down, waits patiently, holds up, looks, lost the puck. So he deked himself out as Rockford's able to come away with the puck, and they're going to skate it up ice. Rockford to the blue line, and they send it in on Litstick. Litstick says, yep, thank you very much, and we'll get a stoppage in play.
So there's an example. The shot was going 2 feet over the net. Litstick grabs it, and they still call it a shot on goal.
Exactly. That's what we were talking about. I thought that there was one in the first varsity game. There was a shot that went about 100 feet wide of Sam, and Sam kind of put up his stick up in the air, and they called it a shot. So they didn't call an offsides there. I thought maybe it would have been, but Lyman's was right there. Puck's going to go up, flip out of play. And Stevenson is, I don't know what happened. Schwally. So Stevenson, yeah. I think they might call both of those guys, send them both to the box. Yep, good call. And I'm going to be honest with you. I like when they do that.
Just send them
because,
both off.
Yep. Just send them both off.
Yeah,
You don't pick favorites. You don't incite the crowd any more than it has to be. So it'll be 5-on-5. Stevenson will sit. Face off one by Rockford. They get it to the point. He bobbles it, comes out of our zone, so he's got to regroup. So O'Neal see a nice time with Mahoney. Mahoney gets the puck.
Oh, bad choice. Mahoney, 5-on-5, he's got to skate that in.
I was thinking the same thing, Dave.
I think he was thinking PK, and it wasn't.
So Rockford, they're able to get a hold of it, skate towards the front of the net. Now they're going to bring it up, try to tip pass. Sturzer says, okay, I'm going to throw it in. Nope, it didn't get in. I'm going to try it again. And so Sturzer's able to rattle it around the backside of the net. Rockford's going to bring it up. And they skate it up, try to hit the outlet. Nice low shot there by Habercorn. There's a gift shot there, and he scores! So Hitchborn was able to throw it at the net. It was low, it was deflected by a Rockford player, and it went right to the stick of DeYoung. And DeYoung gets a goal. So your Quad City Blues are now up 3-0. So Hitchborn shot it in low, got deflected by a Rockford player. DeYoung said, look what I got. I got myself around the backside. The net, Rockford's going to bring it up. They skated up, tried to hit it. There was no second guessing that shot. Nice low shot there by Habercorn. There's a gift shot there, and he scores! So Stone Hitchborn was able to throw it. I didn't see it. I was looking at the puck.
I didn't see it either. It looks like he got hit up high, right above the chest protector in the neck area.
So we have the advantage of a replay, but so we're going to get a stop to play here. And Dave, you said that you saw him get kind of hit with the stick up high, but it looks like he's okay. And I'm not sure what they're going to call. Again, we kind of thought it might get to this point, especially now that we get that third goal. It'll be curious what Coach White was talking about with stripes. White almost fell down there. I hope he's okay. White checking out Patton. Patton's off the ice, so Kramer, Sitter, and Finley's out there now. Nice face-off win there by Kramer. Finley with a little nice move. Then he falls down. Tripped up just a little bit, but it was a very good move.
It's got Kramer with Peters and Finley.
So a little change of pace here for Coach White. Rockford's able to come away with the puck and bring it up ice. That puck's going to hit out of play. My whistle finally blows. I didn't think they were going to blow that. And it finally gets a stoppage. They like each other. And we'll get a stoppage in play. So we're going to get a puck drop at center ice. Sometimes, Dave, I might find myself trying to listen to fans because they might say some of the most interesting things.
Some of the fans think they're more educated on the rules, and here in this building, the referees are not that far away from hearing you. And we'll see. They got Habercorn as a defenseman now.
So Oswald and Habercorn out there running D. Nice pass there by Oswald to Patton. Patton showing no ill effects from that wound earlier. Nice little move there. He's going to get a shot, and they score! So Stone Patton, fresh from getting mugged at the face-off circle, comes off the bench, brings it up ice, makes a nifty little play, and that was Ryan Sitter.
That's right.
With the goal. So your Blues are now up 4-0 on the Rockford Roadrunners. So nice play by both those boys as they just kind of found each other. Running D, nice pass there by Oswald. That might be the perennial nail in the coffin. Showing no ill effects from that Blues go up earlier. Nice little move there. He's going to get a shot, and they score!
It could get
so Stone Patton, fresh from getting mugged at the face-off, says, you know what, you going to take that? Or you just, guys, let's just play our game, that kind of thing.
Goalie change for Rockford.
Okay, so that's the original starting goalie. He played in the varsity game. He was peppered with about 44 shots. And I think we got to take it right at this guy. Just for the simple fact, he's been sitting on the bench for a while. I'm sure he's cold. Doesn't get him much time. It's not like a pitcher in baseball where you get to come in and throw 15 pitches to warm up. So we can get pucks on him fast. Good things might happen. We might be able to add to this 4-goal lead. Peters, he jumps up. No, that was O'Neill. I'm sorry, saw the 4. So O'Neill, he's out on the ice. Tries to make him a play. Nice hit there by Swally, but guess what? That is interference. That is interference at its finest as the puck was way up in the air, and he hit him dead to right. So Swally will go to the box. That's a good call. 2 minutes. And if you were to show a coaching video on interference, that would be it.
Yeah, no part playing the puck there for Swally, and they'll be actually they're going to give him a.
They might give him
2
more.
and 10.
Yeah.
Because they got the door open for another player.
So Noah Hitchborn, the captain, he's out there checking things out, trying to figure out what's going on. And Schwally is going to be done for the evening. So they might call like a targeting, something along those lines, but they're sending him to the box, or to the showers, I should say, for a 2 minute, and so 2 and a 10, and I think they're just going to tell him to go cool off in the locker room. Would you say that was a hit? That was one of those hits where a defenseless player pucks up in the air, he's looking up, and Swally comes in.
Yeah,
and
definitely not prepared, and to hit him like that, looks like we're calling a timeout here in a part of the Blues to settle things down here, keep this tight game and not let it get out of hand.
You think a lot of times, Dave, too, when you have a team that is struggling, and Frenchy and I were talking about, too, we really don't know how many games these guys played. I think he was saying that Rockford might have already played 3 or 4 games, preseason games. Do you think that maybe this is Rockford's style of play? Maybe they do like to chirp it up, just for the simple fact that ability-wise they may not be better than some other teams, so they have to try a different philosophy?
Well, it's boys, and it's across the league. There's a lot of chirping that goes on. Some of it's not all clean, and then it just degrades as the game goes on. And when you're on the losing end of it, and then it's hard not to respond to that on the part of the Blues. And you see what Schwally just did there, thinking, there's other stuff that Rockford's getting away with, so I'm going to go do something here. And turns out he's not going to get away with that, which is the wrong attitude to have out there.
Yep. We'll keep an eye on that Rockford player. Not exactly sure if he's okay or not, but we'll keep an eye on him. He was able to make his way off the ice on his own, but he took a shot. So your Blues are going to go on another BSN penalty kill. And it looks like it's going to be Stone Patton, Keaton Peters, and Sam Sturzer with Hitchborn with him as well. So Patton gets the face-off, and Rockford's able to get control, and they just swing it over to their big D-man. He tries to make a stretch pass. Went absolutely nowhere, and good positioning, and Stone Patton is going to take it towards the Rockford netminder. And there's a lot of stick play there right now, Dave. I've seen a lot of, almost some slashes to the hands and those kinds of things. So hopefully the referee is watching those little.
Yeah, he's watching and see, what does cross the line for being a penalty. Hopefully the referee does maintain control of this and doesn't let it get too far out of hand.
So good hustle there by Patton as he puts pressure on a Rockford player. And that's what you like to see, Dave. Patton's just relentless here, forcing that Rockford player to make a decision. And sometimes kids, they might be a great hockey player, but when they're forced to do something in a hurry, that gets them out of their comfort zone.
Yeah.
Blues
send it all the way in, go for a complete line change.
So far, so good on this penalty kill as Tyler Oswald's out there with DeYoung and Habercorn, and it looks like O'Neill. So Oswald, he's lost his footing as well as the Rockford player, and Rockford's able to get control of it at the red line, try to hit it to another player on the outside, can't do it. The Blues are more aggressive, so Rockford just happy to kind of play tick for tack and not showing a lot of push on this power play. So 25 seconds left to go. Rockford up ice. Habercorn, nice hit there into the boards. Good low check, clean hit Puck's going to squirt free.
The difference was he kept it shoulder to shoulder. He didn't raise the elbow, and that's what kept it from being a penalty.
You do see that a lot of times, Dave, with younger kids, that they will come up. They'll hit, and they'll just keep coming up.
It's easy to lift that elbow, and it'll get you every time.
So Rockford on their power play, I don't think they even got it in our zone for more than maybe 5 seconds.
And they didn't get any shots. Still sitting at 10 for the game.
So Rockford iced the puck. We're going to get a drop in their zone. It's like Kramer and Habercorn and Sitter are going to come out, take this draw.
They got 6 players out there.
They do have one too many. There you go. Habercorn says, what? Okay, coach. And he heads back to the bench. DeYoung takes the draw. Nice face-off win by DeYoung. Sturzer throws it in on goal. Good traffic there, Dave. But the goalie saw it all the way.
Good traffic. A little too high. Sam needs to keep that a little bit lower, give his forwards a chance to knock it down. But that was shoulder high coming in to the goalie.
And the face-off won by the Blues. Sitter throws it in at net.
Yeah, good shot on net.
No
credit for that shot. Still sitting at 15 for the game.
Puck's going to squirt out. Kramer's going to get a hold of it. Not in a hurry, but Kramer's going to bring it up with a head full of steam. Gets hacked on a little bit there by Rockford. Gets behind the net. Kramer with deceptively fast skills. He kind of laws you to sleep. Kramer with the puck. Little stutter step. Nice little move there. Gets it behind the net. Sitter, he looks for a spot. All kinds of time. Goalie didn't take much time to make the stop there and didn't give him a whole lot of room.
No credit for that shot either on the scoreboard.
So Kramer, he's getting roughed up over there. And Weaver out there on defense. Their shot goes in on the Rockford goalie. And was that, correct me if I'm wrong, was that Weaver playing a forward? I think that might have been.
Might have been for a shift there.
Yeah, it was Weaver.
Just to rotate and get the lines back straight after all these PKs and power plays.
Exactly. Coach White giving him some credit. Coach Sade pats him on the helmet. So Weaver seeing some time at a forward. So Patton to take the draw with Finley and Keaton Peters. Puck to Keaton. Keaton tries to go right back over to Stone. It gets intercepted for a second by Rockford, but Tyler shoots it low. Now that's a low shot. Those are the ones you want because there's somebody in front.
Yeah.
And that shot's going to be deflected and go up out of play.
Play is definitely better here this last minute. I think both coaches talked to the players and told them to tone it down.
And that was what I believe was a really good timeout by Coach White. I'm sure that was probably said in that timeout. Shot goes wide. The puck's going to roll down the ice, and it's going to be an icing. Boy, they've had all ages of hockey here today. They had the high school here. They had mites earlier. Looks like they're going to have like pee-wees or squirts over there after our game.
Yeah, it might be pee-wees, judging from the size of them. A little bit bigger, something in between.
Fun for all ages. You got to love hockey. Dangerous pass there. Tried to go to Weaver. Shot's going to slowly make its way in, though, to the netminder. And the goalie covers it up.
Yeah, several Rockford players were all coming out to challenge that. And they were leaving two of our Blues players right on front with no one on them. Left the goalie to do it by himself there.
Face-off won by the Blues. Went right back to Stevenson. Steven, though, he couldn't get enough on it. So you got Weaver and Hitchborn out there on defense. So Hitchborn with the puck. Hitchborn just going to skate it up. And why not? If they're going to give it to you, but unfortunately there, he gets roughed up just a bit, and they take the puck away. Buckle on the boards. And out of all that fray, Stevenson's going to get ran into for all his effort, and Rockford gains control. But Mahoney, nice little backhand pass, but No one was there. DeYoung wanted to lay a shot down, but the Rockford player avoided that in the split second. So, 5:42 left to go, Dave.
Yeah, another icing there. Rockford is definitely tired, kind of just giving up by
As
two subsequent icings there.
As a coach, what do you want to see most right now from the Blues? And with 5:42 left in the game,
To keep up the pressure and get the shots.
shot there, Habercorn. Nice save there by Rockford.
Just like this. Get the shots on net and use their time. You got 5 minutes. It's not like we're up 10-0. It's only 4-0. They can still definitely score one or two more here. So don't give up.
Sturzer, nifty little move, avoids a check.
And the rest
Puts
of
on
the
the
Blues stayed
brakes.
on side. while he was
Sturzer
doing
still
that.
dipping into that puck had eyes, almost went all the way to the goalie. So Sturzer, a little Kramer-esque, gets it off to Oswald. Oswald with the low shot. That gets deflected in, but by the old Rockford player, and the goalie makes a nice little leg save. You think when a team gets ahead like this, do you think stuff like that could happen, some showboating and things like that, bad decision-making could lead to bad
I
habits?
think there is showboating, thinking that they have this game in control, and still just work on your basics of passing and getting shots.
So dumped right back in. Habercorn will come off. As Kramer goes in to get the puck, he's just going to squirt it around the backside. Rockford's going to regroup back there. But starting to get kind of like a feeling of a house league game right now. Good shot on net. As Weaver comes off the bench, seeing some forward time. Nice backhand pass there to Sitter. Sitter almost had it on his forehand. Nice body position as he leans in. A Rockford player tried to hit him, but he's able to knock him down to get some room. Wrap around attempt. There's a shot right there on goal, and nice still loose, and it goes in. So rebound shot by Ryan Sitter. He comes up a little lame. I don't know exactly what happened, but he's hurting. But Ryan Sitter with the goal, and your Blues are now up 5-0. And I'm not exactly sure if that was.
Yeah, I didn't see.
I mean, I could only speculate that maybe after he scored, the
maybe
Rockford player out of
able to knock
frustration
him
did something.
down
I
to
don't
get
know.
some
I
room.
didn't see it. I can't speculate.
No,
Wrap
I
around
don't
attempt.
think
There's a
anyone
shot
hit
right
him.
there on
Maybe
goal,
he
and nice still
jumped up
loose,
to
and
celebrate.
it goes in. So
Sitter.
rebound shot by Ryan Sitter. He comes up a little lame
because he was fine before the
before
shot.
he shot it.
He was just fine. That was good for Sam. Take his time, go around the net, find Sitter in front, and let him drive it home.
So we may have a running clock. I know in the JV game we got up 5 goals. They ran the clock. They may do the same thing here. So Andrew Kramer
is being shown the door.
He is being shown the door. So Andrew Kramer must have said something to the official, and he is getting shown the door with a 5-minute. So I'll be interested to find out from the coaches, if they want to tell us that is, what Kramer had to say to get a 5-minute game misconduct.
I'm not sure he said something to the referee. Is possibly he said something to the other team that the referee heard. You know, there's that chirping still going on, and perhaps the referee saw something that was not appropriate language.
So Todd Mahoney, he's going to make his way down to the locker room. I believe that's, I don't know if that's a rule or something, but somebody's got to be down in the locker room when a player gets thrown out of the game. I have to double check that.
Well, Shawley's already been there for the last 10 minutes.
Oh, that's right.
7
Yeah, I did. I
minutes.
forgot about that. So Rockford with the puck. Basically had a 5-minute power play, endless 5 minutes. Shot goes in on Litstick, and that's the first shot on Litstick in quite a while, and it's good to see him still loosened up and able to make the save.
Yeah, and like you talked about, running clock, so it'll be also running down the power play time too.
And, you know, we were making comments earlier about Kramer and how he, lets his action
Yeah, his
do
actions.
the talking, but right
his
there.
actions, I wouldn't say his mouth doesn't do
Yeah. Puck's still loose. Lidstick doing a snow angel. Somehow comes away with the puck bouncing around, goes to the front. I actually lost it for a split second. Rockford has it at the point. They're going to shoot. Nice save by Lidstick. So Mahoney, he's been out there. He's played in all 3 games today. Played defense for the JV team. Now on his normal line with the Varsity. Shot goes through, and Lidstick was reaching. Nice play there by the Blues as they send it down ice. And Habercorn
will win the race, gets the puck. He's got the puck, skating past the player.
He slashed that. Rockford's going to get control, but again, good hustle by Habercorn as he puts a lot of pressure. And you don't want to see the guys slow down. I tell you, it breeds bad habits. Nice job there by Habercorn. Habercorn's going to get a nice shot, missed it. And it's actually in a flutter.
He teed it up and hit that
guy. I'm sure it's probably
defenseman.
He's definitely going to feel that one tomorrow. There's so much padding that that you could have. Well, we've had a bit of everything today. And I'm going to be honest, the last thing I would have saw coming is Andrew Kramer being shown the door.
Yeah, he was pretty low on the penalty minutes last season for the Blues. Definitely one of the lowest on the team.
Now, I know it's tit for tat, and I'm sure it probably doesn't really mean anything.
You got penalty here on Rockford.
I know it's tit for tat. I know it probably doesn't mean anything, but if they call that a game misconduct, and this is just me speaking out loud, I wonder if that would be, even though it's a preseason game, if you'd have to sit a game.
I think so. I think it would carry over if there is if there's a game misconduct that goes with it.
So I'll be curious to see how that all plays out. It's just another soap opera for the fans to talk about between games.
Yeah, we'll talk to Coach after the game's over. Since they're not verbally announcing the penalties, we don't know yet, but we'll find out at the end of the game.
So they stopped the clock with 1:15 left to go in the game. They stopped it for this power play, or this penalty, I should say. 4 on 4.
And we'll finish. Unless there's a score, we will finish out
on a 4 on 4.
4 on 4. Which you could see another score being more open ice, 4 on 4 situation, and that should be an ice.
And it is. But how ironic, though, if you think about it, Dave, the way this weekend's gone with the penalties that we've had, how ironic would it be to finish the game with teams having penalties and guys sitting in the box? So,
yeah. Well, probably a good thing. We won't see this Rockford team again the rest of the season, because I could see this turning a little more ugly if we had to play them again.
Oh, yes, definitely. So in 30 seconds, this varsity game will be over. As it makes its way around the back of the goal. Finley, he's on it, has the puck, stops, waits, kind of just eats it up. A little poke chucking at the puck there. Nice little move by Rockford. It looked like Dreamweaver tried to stop the puck from leaving, and when he did, he completely missed it. 6 seconds left to go. Rockford's just going to sit on it, hold time. And Sven Finley is doing the eagle dance, waving his hands, and that'll be it. Your Quad City Blues, led by Evan Listick, pitching the shutout. Donuts for everybody. Evan is going to go 2-0 in this preseason as your Blues win 5-0 in what was a really unusual game, but we'll take it. And it's a preseason game.
We'll have it.
And you learn from it. So hopefully everybody will enjoy this telecast. Hopefully everybody that weren't able to view it live will have an opportunity to go back and view it later. For Dave, myself, Dean Patton, thank you for joining us for the Blues Sports Network.
And next game in 2 weeks, 2 weeks from today, on Saturday the 21st?
I believe so.
That's Saturday.
2 weeks from today, and that'll be against Pekin, I believe.
Pekin.
All right, so enjoy, and we'll see you soon on the Blues Sports Network. Tired. Tyler's going to hit it high up off the glass again. So O'Neill, look at this. DeYoung
2-1.
looks up. Good defensive play. O'Neill right there. Shot goes in. Scores! So nice job by both DeYoung and O'Neill. Stone Patton bringing it up. Stone, he's got room.
He's got
a little.
time.
Oh, and
He's got time. He's looking to see what help he has.
Kramer's there. Kramer's in the slot. Shoots.
Score!
And he scores! So, Shorty.
Looking for that good pass.
Strong to the task because Kramer's going to come out
Kramer
with
Haberkorn.
Haberkorn up to the line, 2-on-1. Kramer waits, holds, waits, shoots, and it's just saved. They did try to go up top. Shot goes in on goal from Haberkorn, and the goalie made a heck of a save.
Yeah.
So Sturts was able to rattle it around the backside of the net. Rockford's going to bring it up, and they skate it up, try to hit the outlet. Nice low shot there by Haberkorn. There's a gift shot there, and he scores! So Hitchborn was able to throw it at Haberkorn out there running D. Nice pass there by Oswald to Patton. Patton showing no ill effects from that wound earlier. Nice little move there. He's going to get a shot, and they score! So Stone Patton, fresh from getting mugged at the face-off. But he's able to knock him down to get some room. Wrap around attempt. There's a shot right there on goal, and nice still loose, and it goes in. So rebound shot by Ryan Sitter. He comes up a little lame,